You ever notice how some people don't just become famous, they become brands? Like you don't just think basketball when you hear Michael Jordan, or rap when you hear Kanye West. And Cristiano Ronaldo? Man's not just kicking goals, he's cashing checks from hotels, colognes, and everything in between. So how did they pull it off? Let me tell you a story. The day Michael Jordan became more than a player. Let's rewind to the 1980s. Jordan was this skinny kid with hops like nobody had ever seen. Everyone knew he was special on the court. But off the court, that's where the real surprise came. Nike wasn't the giant it is today. In fact, back then, it was mostly known for running shoes. Adidas was the cool kid on the block for basketball. But then Nike did something wild. They took a chance on this rookie from North Carolina and said, "Hey Mike, we'll give you your own shoe." That had never been done before. A shoe named after a rookie? People thought Nike had lost it. But guess what? They hadn't. The first Air Jordans dropped in 1985. The NBA even banned the shoes for not matching team colors. And instead of pulling back, Nike turned it into a marketing masterclass. Banned by the NBA. Every kid wanted those shoes. They were rebellious, they were bold, and they were Jordan. From there, the Jordan brand exploded. And we're not just talking about sneakers anymore. It became a culture, hats, shirts, tracksuits, you name it. People didn't just want to play like Mike, they wanted to dress like him. By the time Jordan retired for the third time, his brand wasn't just surviving, it was thriving. In 2023, Jordan brand hit over $6 billion in revenue. Michael Jordan himself, he became the first athlete to join the Forbes Billionaire list, mostly from a brand that was built off his name. Kanye West. From Mike to Monopoly. Now let's jump to someone totally different. Kanye West. You might know him for Gold Digger or Stronger, but the Kanye hustle goes way beyond music. Kanye didn't just want to be a rapper, he wanted to be a mogul. And boy, he made sure the world noticed. Kanye always had a flair for fashion. From his early days in oversized polos to his red carpet looks, he knew how to make people stare. But when he entered the sneaker game, that's when he really flipped the table. First came the Nike Air Yeezys in 2009. People camped outside stores for days, but Kanye felt like he wasn't getting the respect or money he deserved. So what did he do? He switched to Adidas. That was a game changer. Adidas gave him something Nike wouldn't: ownership and creative control. And in 2015, Yeezy Boosts hit the market. They weren't just sneakers, they were statements. People didn't just wear Yeezys, they collected them like gold. Each drop sold out in minutes. Resellers were flipping them for thousands. And Kanye? He was cashing in big time. By 2020, Yeezy was bringing in $1.7 billion a year. Let that sink in. Kanye's vision was wild, unpredictable, and sometimes controversial, but it worked. He didn't just build a brand, he built a fashion empire. And for a moment, he became one of the richest black men in US history. Even though Adidas later cut ties with him, you can't erase what Yeezy did to the sneaker world. Kanye showed that an artist could become a luxury brand without playing by anyone else's rules. Cristiano Ronaldo, the goal machine who sells everything. And then there's Ronaldo, the guy with abs sculpted by Greek gods, a smile that can melt stadiums, and legs that have scored more goals than some clubs combined. But here's the twist. CR7 isn't just a nickname, it's a brand. And Ronaldo, he's not just using it, he's building it. Ronaldo started small. Underwear. Yup, you read that right. Back in 2006, he launched CR7 underwear. Bold move, but people bought it. Then came colognes, then jeans, then shoes, then hotels, that's right. Ronaldo co-owns a hotel chain called Pastana CR7, with luxury locations in Lisbon, Madrid, New York, and beyond. And the vibe? Sleek, modern, and totally Ronaldo. If you want to sleep like a champion, apparently that's the place to be. His Instagram has over 600 million followers, making him the most followed person in the world. That's not just ego, it's currency. Brands pay him millions per post. When he takes a sip from a water bottle or sprays cologne on camera, it becomes a global ad campaign. CR7 isn't just an athlete, he's a walking billboard with his own empire. His businesses now rake in more than $100 million annually. Separate from football, what makes Ronaldo different is his discipline. The man is obsessed with performance, both on the field and off. Every investment, every product with his name on it, reflects that perfectionism. That's why fans trust his brand. It's authentic. Fame is easy, legacy takes work. Now here's the real tea. Anyone can become famous, but building a brand, a real, lasting, luxury brand, that's something else. What Jordan, Kanye, and Ronaldo did wasn't just business, it was personal. They put their entire identity into the things they built. Jordan made you believe you could fly. Kanye made you feel like fashion had no limits. Ronaldo made you want to live like a superstar, even if you were just scrolling Instagram. And they all made money doing it. But more importantly, they changed the game. They opened doors for other athletes and artists to follow. Now you've got Travis Scott with Jordan, LeBron with Nike, Rihanna with Fenty, and Messi launching his own fashion label. This isn't just branding anymore. It's a new era of entrepreneurship. One where personality is the product. What can we learn from them? Look, maybe you're not a pro athlete or a global music star, but the lessons here, they apply to all of us. 1. Own your name. These guys didn't just sell products, they sold themselves. Don't be afraid to put your identity into your work. 2. Think bigger than your field. Jordan didn't stop at basketball. Kanye didn't stay in the studio. Ronaldo went far beyond football. You don't have to stay in your lane. You can build your own road. 3. Control your narrative. Each of these legends had moments where people doubted them. Instead of folding, they used the hate as fuel. That's powerful. 4. Turn vision into product. Whether it's sneakers, shirts, or hotels, the product always came from a vision. They knew what they stood for, and turned that into something people could buy. What's next? The coolest part? This wave isn't slowing down. The next Jordan, Kanye, or Ronaldo might be someone we haven't even heard of yet. Maybe it's an influencer, a TikToker, a gamer, or a streetwear designer from Karachi, Lagos, or Sao Paulo. In today's world, if you've got the story, the style, and the hustle, you can build your own brand, just like they did. So next time you lace up your Jordans, spray some CR7 cologne, or scroll past a Yeezy drop, remember, you're not just buying a product, you're buying a piece of someone's legacy. And maybe, just maybe, that's the kind of legacy you're building too. Love this breakdown of luxury empires built by icons? Smash that subscribe wired button and stick around. We've got more stories coming that'll inspire, shock, and maybe even help you start your own legacy. Let's build it together.